Good evening. Livio, Regano. Tonight's weather. Showery and humid weather has persisted across the state's north today as the ghost of ex-tropical cyclone Esther continues her move west through the Northern Territory after making landfall yesterday. Widespread showers and storms should last for at least a few more days before easing by early next week. Still a few storms on radar. The biggest overnight rainfall in our local region was 44 millimetres at Cooktown. Cairns also did okay with 26. Today's temps across far north Queensland, mostly low 30s by day and mid-20s overnight, almost dead on average for this time of year. On the satellite loop, a lot of cloud around. In fact, it's been overcast, especially around the northern half of the state, this big streak of middle-level cloud, which is streaming out of ex-tropical cyclone Esther, which is now a powerful low-pressure storm, which is moving westwards and gradually winding down like a top-over carpet. It'll probably end up in Western Australia over coming days, might even spin up again once it gets out to sea. Still reasonably heavy falls in the tropics, lightened down a little bit in the southeast, bits and pieces around, although the Sunshine Coast has had a fair bit of rain in the last 24 hours. Now today's chart, firstly there's the low. It's moved substantially since yesterday, moving westward exactly as forecast. The ridge of high pressure is breaking down. You can see there are very few lines along the chart here, which means the winds are dropping off, but we've still got the southeasterly trades entering Fraser Coast waters. On tomorrow's chart, the isobars open up further. In fact, there's not a single one, so light winds everywhere. Still showers and storms throughout, and the outlook chart still much the same. No change for the next 7 days. Now, the latest from the Weather Bureau, the boating forecast for Cairns waters, winds waffling all over the shop in the days ahead, mostly onshore with a bit of northerly on Thursday, but never more than 15 knots. Seas to half a metre. Tomorrow's first high tides in late morning, with a low tide around 6 hours later. Pretty big swing with the new moon just gone, but it's settling down. The North Tropical Coast and Tablelands, showers and storms tomorrow with heavy falls once again expected. Cairns 25 to 32 degrees, Atherton 28, Innisfail 32 and Mareeba 30. Looking ahead for Cairns, temperatures slightly up on average for most of the outlook period, especially at night. Showers slowly tapering off as we head into next week. For Atherton, a little bit cooler, being up high on the Tablelands, temperatures around 30 by day, dropping back to 18 from Sunday onwards at night. And that's all for this evening, my friends. Pleasure once again to have your company, and thanks for watching 7 Local Weather. I'll be back tomorrow with more on the weather. Same subject. Hope you can join me then. Now it's back to the team.
Great. Thanks for that, Livio. That's all from us for this Tuesday. Thanks very much for your company.
And of course, anything you'd like to watch again, we have our replay in a moment over on 7 2. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow night. Good night.
Good night.